As we've been reporting, President Trump toured a new immigrant detention facility today that he is calling Alligator Alcatraz. The name comes from the location in the Florida Everglades. The facility is surrounded by acres of swampland. It's being built on an airport about 50 miles west of Miami. Governor Ron DeSantis says the first detainees could arrive by tomorrow. However, a group of environmental organizations are suing to block the facility until it undergoes an environmental review. Eve Samples joins us now. She's the executive director at Friends of the Everglades, one of the organizations that is trying to stop the facility from opening. Eve, thank you for joining us. Why did your organization file this lawsuit?
Thank you for having me. So our country's national parks have been called one of America's best ideas, and this sure looks like one of America's worst ideas. So just to review what's transpired over the past week and a half or so, the state of Florida, in conjunction with the federal government, seized the property that is encircled by Big Cypress National Preserve, part of the national park system. And this property is some of the most unique and valuable flora and fauna in all of the southeastern United States. It's a short distance from Everglades National Park as well, and they began quickly moving construction vehicles onto the site, including dump trucks with fill, asphalt trucks, and other equipment, industrial lighting, just over the past week. So here we are today. The facility officially opened. The president visited. And we are not accepting defeat on this front. We think this is a really important moment to evaluate the environmental impacts as required by federal law. And that's why we at Friends of the Everglades, with the Center for Biological Diversity, filed a federal lawsuit on Friday.
Eve, a spokesperson for Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, said in a statement, quote, "This facility is a necessary staging operation for mass deportations located at a pre-existing airport that will have no impact on the surrounding environment." What's your response to that?
We patently reject that assertion. We've seen the equipment moving into the site. We have now directly seen the light pollution that emanated from the site last night. We've been in touch with members of the Miccosukee tribe who are a few miles away. This area used to be some of the best dark skies in the southeastern United States. Now it looks like a stadium is out where this detention center is operating. And even on top of that, there's a reason that federal law requires government to look before it leaps, to make sure that its actions are not negatively impacting the environment. Under the National Environmental Protection Act, government has to conduct an environmental impact analysis. So if the governor would like to assert that, that's fine. Let's see the proof. Let's conduct this analysis. And we've asked a judge to issue an injunction so that activity at the site can be halted while we see what the impacts are on the environment. Remember, this is in the middle of Big Cypress National Preserve, which is part of the Everglades. The site itself is more than 96% wetlands. This is the drinking water supply for South Florida. There's also confirmation of the endangered Florida panther on the site and many other threatened and endangered species.
But Eve, the governor has said that the first detainees could start arriving as early as tomorrow. Are you concerned you're running out of time? Do you have any other legal options you can pursue?
So we certainly hope the judge acts quickly in response to our injunction. And that said, history can be a really interesting guide in this moment. So our organization, Friends of the Everglades, was founded in 1969 to stop what would have been the world's largest airport from being built at this very site. We won after that single runway was built. That's why the site is largely abandoned. That's why there's only one runway there. So when you look back at that battle, sure, it would have been great to win before that single runway was built, but it would have been a lot worse to win after the whole runway was constructed. So we're hopeful, and Floridians of all stripes, all walks of life, conservatives, environmentalists, hunters, anglers are standing with us on this. This is not a partisan issue. Floridians have invested billions of dollars to protect the Everglades, to restore the Everglades. The state and federal governments have a massive investment to protect, and we're confident that the courts can see it that way.
All right, Eve Samples, thank you.